Next, let's learn how to display all car objects in the car park array. This is a loop that takes each car object out one by one from the car park array and use the display method to print the car object details onto the console. Pause the video and insert this code at the end of the previous main method. Test run the above code and you will run into exception. Let's examine why exception occurs. The loop starts at I equals 0. And it will retrieve the yellow car object for display. Next, the loop counter I goes to 1. And it will retrieve the blue car object for display. Then, the loop counter I goes to 2. Since there is no car objects at index 2, it will retrieve a null object. When we call the display method in the null object, null pointer exception occurs and the program hangs. We need to avoid the null object in the loop in order to avoid null pointer exception. We can insert an addition if statement to check if the current object is not null. If the object is not null, then we call the display method. Pause the video and modify your code to include this if checking statement. You should not get any exception this time round. Let's examine why exception does not occurs. The loop starts at I equals 0. And it will retrieve the yellow car object for display. Next, the loop counter I goes to 1. And it will retrieve the blue car object for display. Now, when I is 2, the condition in the if statement becomes false. And it will skip calling the display method. Next, the loop counter I goes to 3. And it will retrieve the pink car object for display. Finally, the loop counter I goes to 4. And it will skip the null object.